Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Area Public Schools Trust. First order of business is to approve the minutes of the March 21st meeting. And I recognize a motion to that effect.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. We have one suburban school district application for funding in the amount of $161.57 plus accrued interest for application for funding for Millwood Public School District's middle letters.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. As you said, this is an application for Millwood Public Schools. It meets all the requirements for suburban funding, and this zeroes out their account. This is their remaining balance. We recommend approval.
Any questions? Is there a motion to approve?
Move approval.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Thank you. Financial reports. You have the Metropolitan Area Public Schools Trust Revenue and Obligation Report for February in your packet, along with the Oklahoma City Metropolitan Area Public School Trust payments. Does anybody have any questions? I would recognize a motion to approve both financial reports.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. We have one item for concurrence with the Independent School District number 89 to approve amendment number 1 to a contract for architectural services with JHBR Architects for gymnasiums at Edgemere, Green Pastures, Wilson, and Spencer Elementary Schools, an increase of $25,000.
Yes, sir. As you said, this is a concurrence item for the bond projects. It was approved by the school board last night.
Okay. Any other critical information relative to that?
Well, it was, as you said, it was just for some additional design that was provided by JHBR. In particular, there were some additional neighborhood meetings that went on for specifically Wilson, and they did some changes on that. But JHBR put in substantial additional time to get these things done.
Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded.
Do we know that these schools or any of these schools are not closing?
I do not. As I understand that they're still working that out right now, but the thing was, this was work that has already been done to get to where they are now with the schools.
We have a motion and a second. Any other questions or comments? We'll vote. Approved. Mr. Clowers.
Mr. Chairman, members of the trust, the only Maps for Kids project where construction is going on is at Cesar Chavez, classrooms and a gym. Item on bond projects, we have completed classrooms and gym additions at 28 elementary schools. Staff and the school district continue to try to finalize Taft Stadium, and construction is ongoing for 15 gyms at elementary schools. Those are Britton, Parks, Willowbrook, Lee, Arthur, Hawthorne, Sequoia, Linwood, North Highland, Ridgeview, Cleveland, Scheidler, Rancho Village, Quail Creek, and Western Village. Final plans are being prepared for a gym addition at Green Pastures, Spencer, and Edgemere, and the preliminary design is underway for a gym at Wilson Elementary School. That completes the report. The next trust meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, May the 2nd at 3 p.m.
Any questions? Any comments by trustees, staff, citizens? Seeing none, thank you for being here today. I know it takes an effort. We're adjourned.